Hello again. My name is Chris, and welcome again to our Prayers on the Playground virtual video session. So, before we start off, make sure you have the right sheet for this week. We're using the green sheet, or it's dated January 23rd for this Sunday today. So get out your green sheet and your Spark Bible. And again, if you don't have either of these, feel free to reach out to me or Mother Nancy, and we'd be happy to get you either of these materials. So, join me for our story on page 228 in the Spark Book Bible. 228, we'll be reading about the story of Jesus going to Nazareth. Jesus went to the synagogues, holy places where people worshiped, to teach people about God. He went to synagogues all over the place, even in his hometown, Nazareth. And Jesus told the people, "I was sent to tell you that God loves you, and poor people and sick people and people in prison." But the people didn't believe in Jesus' word. "Why are you talking about sick people and poor people and people in prison? Everyone knows that God doesn't care about them," they said. "No, I am here to show you that God's way is love for all people," said Jesus. The people began to grumble. Their grumbling grew to shouting. Their shouting turned to shoving. Their shoving turned to chasing Jesus out of the synagogue. "Go away, Jesus," they said. So Jesus went away from there, but he kept on telling people and showing people about God's love. Wow. So Jesus went everywhere to teach about God. And in our story today, Jesus went back to his hometown where he was raised. Do you remember what city that was? What was the city that Jesus was raised in? What was his hometown called? That's right, Nazareth. Nazareth. And it seemed that his hometown did not welcome his words. Why are these people so grumpy? What did they say? It's so sad. Well, one thing it says here, if you go back to the bottom of page 228, it says the people didn't like it when Jesus talked about the sick people and the poor people and the people in prison. They said, "Jesus, why are you talking about these people who are in need?" And they believe that God doesn't love them and care about the sick people and the poor people. That's why the people were so grumpy. They didn't like that Jesus was talking about that. That's not good. Well, have you ever had a time where you tried to stick up for your friend or loved one? As in Jesus, when he tried to stick up for those who are in need, who are lonely, who are hurt. Have you ever done that before in your life? Well, for me, I remember there was a time when I had to stick up for my friend. You know, he was feeling sick and needed some soup. So of course I went over to his house and I made him some, and I brought him some water, and I helped him when he needed some help within his house. And he was very happy about that. And I was very happy too. So it's good to help other people. And like Jesus said, it's good to talk about and love the poor people and the sick people and the people in prison. You know, Jesus, when he went around to the different towns, like his hometown, even though the people didn't like the message, but he was truly telling a good message to the people. He was telling them to love those who are in need, like you. If you ever had a friend who was in need, who was hurt, or who was sad, you are meant to love that person, right? And that's what Jesus talked about. And it's good that you stick up for your friend, your loved ones, your family, your parents. So if you've ever stuck up for your friend, if you ever helped out someone, what did that feel like for you? Did you feel good being there for your friend, your loved one? How does it feel to do something nice for someone, to care and think about someone? For me, certainly, when I took care of my sick friend, it felt wonderful because that's how I showed love for my friend, right? In doing an act of kindness, in being there for them, in showing up and making a meal is love, doing something for someone. So I want to remind you the next time that you are thinking of someone, don't forget to reach out to them. As Jesus said, we have to remember to love God in loving people, the sick, the poor, and the people in prison, right? So go and reach out to your friend, reach out to your parents, show them love, do something kind for them this week. And thank you for joining me this Sunday afternoon and for listening in on the story of Jesus Goes to Nazareth. And for our activity this week, it's a golden Epiphany eggnog sheet. So I hope you guys get this. And if you don't, feel free to reach out to me and I will give you one. It's a tasty little eggnog drink. I don't know if you guys are familiar with eggnog yet. It's a special drink that you put egg in and milk, if you don't know. And the special thing about it, well, actually, you can actually buy eggnog in a store, so ask your parents. But the special thing about eggnog is that there's nutmeg in it and cinnamon, and that's what makes it spicy. So have a try at creating this eggnog drink for Epiphany season. Share it. Show your love in creating it and sharing it with someone this week. And let me know how it goes if you want to. All right. Again, it's me, Chris. Thank you for joining me here on this Sunday afternoon. I wish you a blessed day. I hope that you pray for your loved ones. Pray to God this week. Pray for yourself if you are in need. And I will see you again next Sunday right here on the Atonement Facebook page and YouTube. See you later.